Hello everybody and welcome to your video. So really quickly before I get too much into the video, I want to explain a little bit about the song that I channeled. It's called Baker Street and it's by Gerry, Rafferty. I'll put a link to the song in the description box in case you want to check out the lyrics. I woke up with this song on my, hearing it as I woke up, and I'm not exactly sure. It's almost like someone's singing or narrating about a life, so I'm just going to leave it to your perspective, whatever you feel that it means to you, because you might link to the song and that might be your sign that there's something here for you in this video, or literal lyrics that might stand out, because it talks about, you always say you'll be happy next year, or you'll something about a person who's a rolling stone, and about somebody who wants to quit drinking, settle down, and get away from everything. So I don't know exactly what it's trying to say, how it's meant. Okay, I'm not going to look up the meaning of the song, because I think that I channel these songs because it's meant for you to interpret. Okay, so I don't feel the way the song was always written is the way it's meant for you to interpret it. I think you're meant to read the lyrics or connect with it in your own way, like however Spirit talks to you. So, but before I get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. And thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me, guys. I truly, truly appreciate it. So I wasn't guided to use too terribly much. Let me fix my microphone. I wasn't guided to use too terribly much today for oracle cards, so I don't know if it's just going to be a direct message very forward. I don't know, but I was guided to use the animal spirit messages, the Lover's Oracle, and the Shamanic Healing Oracle. I've done a pre-shuffle. Nothing completely stood out, so I don't know. I really don't know what kind of reading it's going to be. And I was like, what kind of prayer do I do for this reading? I'm just going to pray for clarity, because it seems like I can take this song as sort of like if somebody was giving another person advice, like if somebody was needing clarity in which direction their life was going. If somebody, it even came in my head, if somebody had fell in love with a Rolling Stone, somebody who, no matter what, if you're with them, it's like their heart is restless. They can never really settle down. They've got to work out inner turmoil within themselves. They're always moving, they're always rolling. Can't really pin them down, get them to settle down. So like I said, a lot of things came to me with this song. So I'm just going to pray for clarity. I think that's the best thing that I could do. And offer thanks and gratitude for all of us. Our Father in heaven, please be with us today. Give us all clarity, and thank you for the many blessings that you've given to all of us here, even the ones that we can't see, the little blessings that we may take for granted every single day. We thank you for those blessings, but please help all of us here to have clarity. Help me have clarity in this reading for everyone, and please help everyone have clarity in their life when it comes to making decisions. Okay. That's really the best that I could pray for all of us today, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Let's just hope we have clarity in our life. So I'm just going to kind of start off with the Lover's Oracle here and see what wants to come out. In case it has to do with love. Okay, I don't know. For some it may, but for some it may not. Let's just see what wants to come out here. Show me what I need to see for Aquarius. That's just like they all want to slide. These aren't the easiest cards. They're shaped like hearts, so it's not the easiest card to literally get a hold of, but they're all over the place, and it's interesting. These cards are very much all over the place right now, and I don't know if that's where someone's mind is, sort of all over a place when it comes to a love connection. I feel like a Rolling Stone fell in love, either somebody who doesn't really want to settle down, you know, what some people call a player, might have fallen in love, or just someone who wasn't ready to be in a connection, or someone could have fallen in love with that type of person, you know, that person that's just hard to pinpoint or hard to settle down. I don't know. 2 cards, Sacred Union. So that might understand if there's a pull to a certain person and a message. So we have Sacred Union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So for whoever needs that, you know, that would be like if you or them fall in love with a certain type of person, but then your connection with each other is really not the type of person you would go for, or you're not the type of person they would go for, or you guys are like an oddball. If you're not even in a that type of connection, romantic or otherwise, you just sort of might seem like sort of an odd fit, but you guys are a sacred connection. Okay, so it's just saying to honor and treasure that, okay, in your relationship. It's truly a sacred one. And a message for you: I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light, and I love you. So I think it's such a strong connection that you and another person have, that you feel it, and you guys are, you know, I just heard in sync. I just heard in sync. So literally might be in sync, might like the group in sync. I don't know. That just came to me. Animal cards now. Same wavelength. You might pick up on each other's thoughts and this and that. Might be sending each other intuitive messages. So someone, you might hear from somebody. You might hear from somebody, and it's the sacred energy coming your way, or thinking about you. And we do have the Mercury retrograde coming up, so sometimes that's a time when people reach out that we haven't seen in a while. We have Kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. So this is like, you know, get out there, be one in nature, and just pay attention to the signs and symbols. Let yourself be immersed in that moment. Try not to get distracted with the thoughts, or with even with headphones or earbuds or music or anything. Just try to get alone in nature and go for a walk. And it's like a walking meditation. And see if you get any downloads, or if you notice anything, you know, being the noticer and seeing what is it that you're noticing. All right, and then we have Emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. So literally 2 cards of walking, and you don't know where it might take you, where it might lead you, or literally the downloads that could come in. It would do you some good just to get out in nature, I feel like. And with the shamanic healing, let's see what the shamanic healing has to say. What does the shamanic healing have to say here for Aquarius? I'm going to close out with the enchanted map as I normally do. For the tarot, I'm going to be using the Gilded and the Mini Steampunk for clarification. What do I need to see here for Aquarius? All right. We have divine timing, and we have 2 little birds that meet. Could literally be meeting on that walk, who knows? But it's almost as if, you know, we have the Eye of Horus, and it's like divine timing. That is, when you meet up with this person, it's because it is definitely orchestrated by the divine, and no other reason for that. We have inner journey and duality, yin and yang. So for a lot of you, going on this inner journey is a lot here about talking about meditation, walking in nature, being present in the moment, going within, and it lines you up. It lines you up with a sacred union. However it lines you up, whether you literally run into the person because you're on the same wavelength, or if literally this person messages you because we have a message. But it all talks about being present in the moment, going within, doing the inner journey, inner discovery. We have feminine energy. This is yin. And we have yin and yang. So I definitely feel if you're trying to call in your soulmate, call in your match, this is definitely spirit. This is definitely the universe telling you how to do it. And we have integration. And then we have the snake there. So that snake, we can think about transformation, sexuality, temptation. We have two diamonds that meet, and there's two arrows. It's like being on the same path, not missing each other. And forgiveness, we have yin and yang again. We have the moon and the sun. Sun being the divine masculine yang energy, and the moon representing the divine feminine yin energy. A coming together of two energies here. And now is the divine timing part. Especially if you've done a lot of going within, the inner journey. And that is the journey of literally being one with source, being one, meditating, being the observer, the witnesser, the noticer. So I feel you're about to line up with a very sacred soul. Very sacred soul here. Two counterparts, a yin and a yang match. You might literally run into each other in a park or in the community, or just literally if you're out there doing that, a message just comes in out of the blue. It just comes in. You know, however, whether someone has your number or not, literally it could be a message that comes into any of your social media accounts, you know, Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, Instagram, however someone can message you. What do I need to see here? Aquarius. Wow, the Emperor. I mean, I can't not make this up. If you've been on a break from someone, if you've been healing and doing this, your inner journey, if there was ghosting, if you haven't seen someone, okay, if there's been a pause, that is a Four of Swords. It seems like someone's been praying for you. I just got to show you the bottom of the deck. We have the Queen of Wands. It's a card of Aries, literally, but for me, Queen of Wands, it's the third party, okay? And we have the star, and the star is Aquarius, okay? It is major arcana, Aquarius. And then we have the Three of Swords, which is heartache, and Five of Cups, and it's right next to Aquarius, okay? So if anybody here had sort of had strong feelings or fallen for a person who is sort of that rolling stone always seems to go after the karmic energy, or what seems like it always glitters, but it's not gold. What they feel is greener grass or the next best thing. But I see someone here sad and regretful, and the energy is going toward Aquarius. There's a person here praying on their hands and knees. And there's heartache between this person and Aquarius. But I feel Aquarius is sort of focused on themselves and on others, you know, philanthropy or just helping another person, and avoiding karmic situations. So that's just the bottom of the deck. But what did actually come out is divine masculine yang energy, the Emperor. It's also a card of Aries. So literally an Aries could be involved. But it's about somebody reaching out here. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Page of Cups. That Emperor sometimes can be a boss, and a lot of times people can meet a very divine connection at a workplace through a boss, or literally it is the boss sometimes. But this here is the basic issue. Knight of Cups, that's Cancer energy, Page of Cups, and the Emperor. The Emperor. And I feel like this is the Emperor looking at something. Should I send a message? Should I send a message, or should I just continue to stay a rolling stone? Should I continue on my path? But yet an Emperor is here thinking, wow, this is something different for them. This is a different connection for them. I feel, Aquarius, if you are the yin energy Aquarian, I feel you have somebody in their head about you. Because the Emperor is looking back. And the Emperor is having some sort of regret here over an Aquarius. And this is that Knight of Cups. Could be a huge, I just heard huge ass apology is what I heard. With the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. Very sincere. Give me a card here from the mini steampunk. Give me a card for the Knight of Cups. Yep, this is integration, literally. Sagittarius energy. It's an archangel looking over it. Temperance card. I feel that this person's being guided, nudged, saying, reach out to Aquarius, reach out. It's time. Because it's been, you know, the Knight of Cups reversed and the Six of Cups upright. Knight of Pentacles. It's taken a long time. And some of you, you know, some of you have moved on, and some are looking at this person as, wow, Aquarius has moved on. The Queen of Swords is here taking someone else's hand, but this person, this King of Pentacles, doesn't know who. If that King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you're a very strong connection, and this person probably was in a you know, wanted to be like that Rolling Stone, date, take all the opportunities, okay? But you would have been like that opportunity they could have had but didn't take. You could have been. I'm just saying, could have been. But there's definitely someone looking at this and regret. So that means there is something for them to regret. So I'm feeling that there was some sort of opportunity for them to be with you. Give me a card for this Emperor. So this could be a destined opportunity, a fated opportunity to meet this person again. For whatever reason, even if it's just to create healing, okay? For both people to say what they want to say, or to transmute the energy and actually have it become something more. Tell me about the Emperor. King of Wands reverse, Two of Cups reverse, and the Moon reverse. Cancer, Pisces energy, Leo, Aries, Sag energy. If somebody doesn't want to be that person, you know, this could be somebody who, like in the song, that's what had stuck out to me more than anything, you know, someone ready to quit drinking, buy a little place in the country or something. They feel that it'll make them happy. They feel you'll make them happy, and sort of, you know, just kind of go off, and it's like a fantasy, but it's something they've really wanted. But they didn't want it until probably another time in their life. Maybe when you met them, they were in a time in their life where they just wanted to date, be single. They wanted to be like a rolling stone, you know, keep, you know, no stone unturned, because I do see a Knight of Pentacles in here. And this also is, you know, taken forever, because this is a person who didn't want have any stones unturned. But meanwhile, the most important stone, which was you, the gem, the amethyst gem, is something that they're regretful over. It's almost like they got what they wanted. They got the type of person that they always wanted all along. They had it within you, but they probably didn't know or believe it at the time. I feel you came into their life, that you were exactly who they always wanted to be with, but when you came into their life, they wasn't ready for you, or they wasn't expecting you, and that's kind of when love hits. So they are regretful. But there is a destined meeting, and I know I've channeled this message before. There is a destined meeting, and I feel it's coming up here. It's especially coming up if you've been doing your inner connecting, okay? Your inner journey, your meditation, your walking, being out in nature, being present. It's definitely a sacred union with these two cards here representing that. Opportunity for healing and for this to take place. If they're regretful over you, I would imagine you would have a choice of where this could go. And now this King of Pentacles is in the upright here. They want to move on from some sort of injustice, and they want to move on from being that player. I feel like they, you know, and they're not worried about focusing on unturned stones anymore, because they realize, I feel that they're never going to find anyone like you, and they're ready to settle down. And what fell out for the root of the issue is love. You know, when a person finds love, it doesn't matter how many stones are out there to be unturned. There's millions of stones out there. But I think this person realizes they're in love, and it just doesn't matter. But, you know, we have justice in reverse. This is something that would have to be brought back into balance, because it kind of looks like they chose wanting to be that person who was out there finding other connections, because they probably, I don't think they was expecting you when you came in. I think that when you came in, they was in a time of just wanting to focus on the world and what's out there, and not really seeing what was in front of them. I feel they would have been in the Four of Cups energy, filling their cups, but not realizing when the right cup was there, because there were so many cups to choose from. Give me a card. The World. And Death on the bottom. The opportunity to transmute this energy is here. The opportunity to end an old cycle is here, so a new cycle can happen. The World card is also fixed energy, and I feel that this King of Pentacles, you know, this card does represent Taurus if you are dealing with a Taurus, but that King of Pentacles is somebody, what it's telling me is, it's saying, look, I'm ready to settle down. I've grown. I don't no longer want to be out here dating other people. I know what I want. I'm ready to settle down. I'm even ready for marriage. And when I'm in this Emperor, King of Pentacles energy and love, I know I'm in love, and I'm ready to go the distance here. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm ready to change. I'm ready to put to rest the old version of me. And that's what this person is saying. They're ready to put to rest the old version of themselves. And they're ready to start new with you. Major Arcana so far. The Emperor, Temperance, the World, and Death. And the Moon. 5 major arcanas, I'm sorry. What's the past energy here? What's the past with you and this person? What's the past with you and this person? What's the past? What's the past? Yeah, close connection. Maybe even a past life. That Six of Cups is all of it. It's the past. You know, that's why some people say it's the ex. It's also children. So some people say it's children if it was someone you had children with. But I don't see that. I see this as somebody that is regretful because they wanted to stay dating others and not settle down. But I feel that this person felt a closeness with you. The past, I feel, also can be talking about you guys have had a past life. But on the bottom of the deck, we have resistance. I feel this person, Aquarius, felt very close with you, and I felt that they resisted the connection. I would imagine they didn't even tell you how strongly they felt about you. Give me a card for the past, please. Give me a card for the past. Give me a card for the past to clarify. Seven of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Wands. They knew this was special. Okay, the Chariot reverse. They held back. Their intuition told them right away. This is a tarot reader, and this a high priestess. Maybe some of you read tarot, because I know a lot of you who watch are also psychic and read tarot and do your own thing and astrologists and all that. So their intuition told them right away in the past that they either could be close with you or they felt close with you. Something in the past even could have told them that they'd like to have children with a person like you. They felt something. Their intuition told them something about you, and they pushed it away. They resisted it. Seven of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Wands. They literally resisted this connection, and now they're regretting it. They resisted you, and now they're regretting it. Because now they realize who you are to them, and that is their sacred person. They know this. What's the crown here? What's crowning this? Well, on the bottom of the deck is a Chariot, Three of Wands. What's crowning this is their goal is to see you. And their goal is to marry you, I feel. They want to hang up. They want to hang up those blue suede shoes, okay? They just, you know. Some of you could literally be dealing, there could be a Taurus here in the mix, because I do have strong Taurus. But also I have Cancer, pretty strong. I have Earth and Water, pretty strong. And Fire with the Emperor. And with the King and Queen of Wands that wanted to come out there. So, but this is that connection. Look, the Lovers. This is that divine connection, that sacred union. Written in the stars. Could literally be a divine counterpart, star seed, could literally, you know, but it is still divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and it's not toxic, it's not karmic. So whoever this person is to you, wow. Give me a card for what crowns this. A lot of major arcana, so I know that it's destined for you and this person to talk. I know this destined for, I feel this person to reach out to you and have a conversation. This one to be this way and then it come out this way. This is a person you've already cut off, okay? And it does talk about in the song something about quitting drinking and stuff like this. And this person is Five of Cups. And this Five of Cups, this person is drinking. Drinking out of depression, drinking because they made a mistake about you, drinking because you've moved on, you've cut off your energy, and then they realize who you are. Five of Cups wanted to come out in this one. Remember, it was the person praying. This person feels you're the only one who could tame the beast. This person feels like you're the only one that they'd be willing to, you know, I don't want to say, trying to find the right words. You're just the only one who can soothe them, who can calm them. You are the only one they'd want to settle down for. You're the only one they would be tamed for. Because this person, I feel this person is good looking. I feel this person can probably pretty much get whoever they wanted, okay? Either by their looks or their charm or by their success, okay? I feel like they don't have to try too hard to get somebody. But I just feel like nobody really, you know, how do you calm a lion? You know what I mean? You do. You do. This person doesn't want to be a rolling stone when you're in their life. They want to be right there beside you. But when they met you, or when there was an opportunity, and I know it's divine masculine energy, my throat chakra wants to block off, but they didn't know it back then. And that's why they're really in this mess of what they're in, because I feel they realize it. They're stuck in their head now. Eight of Swords. All these cards on the bottom, it shows like you've moved on or even moved away. They're awakening though. or they have awakened. And the Hermit, they could have awakened, gone through the dark night of the soul, done some healing, some soul searching. And with the Four of Pentacles reversed, they could have held back their energy, but now they're ready to release all that and come forward. But see, that doesn't, you know, I don't know where you are at, Aquarius, when it comes to this connection, because it's probably something, I don't know, it seems like it's something that could have been, it took too long or something like that, but they're stuck on, they really feel you're the only one that makes them happy. We have Leo energy here, but it's happiness. Somebody's really stuck on the fact that you're the only person who they feel in this world, in this lifetime, can make them happy. And again, it's Eight of Swords, like they're stuck on this. And this person, I feel like if there's some sort of karmic involved, like we have the Three of Pentacles reversed, and that's also can be a work situation of someone they were building something with. I feel they could leave something behind very sneakily, like just completely close up a business, close up shop, close up a connection, stop working at a place. Like if they had something going on with somebody or some other tie through a Three of Pentacles, if they were living with someone in a community, met somebody, whatever was going on. But I feel like they're definitely leaving a crowd, because I then also have that Five of Wands down here. I definitely feel like they're leaving behind several people. And I feel like they are thinking about, well, what if me and Aquarius can just go slip off somewhere and just live our life? Nobody bother us. What would it be like? So that also tells me a lot about the connection between you and them and how they may think others perceive you and them being together. What's the environment? What's the environment? Wow. Four of Wands. Now the Four of Cups is reversed. I feel when they had an opportunity to be with you, I feel like they were in a Four of Cups upright. I feel like they had all of their cups full and they weren't happy. Like they had a life of plenty and they weren't happy still. Now they've been watching, possibly with that Page of Swords in reverse. Maybe watching for an opportunity when you're alone, even the Three of Pentacles reverse. Or when you're not at work, or when you're not somewhere, or when someone's not around you. But the environment is heavy here. Someone realizes they want to have a home and a relationship with you and nobody else. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Tower. That's the moment they're having. Two of Pentacles. This is somebody realizing who they want to live their life with and realizing, well, darn, that person's not in my life though. The one I want isn't with me, isn't in my life, and I'm the one that pushed them away. I'm the one that resisted them. So the environment is they could be having a literal, an epiphany about you, or a literal meltdown. Because it's that moment, that moment of truth where they're like, I have all these options. I have all these ways I can go in my life. And no matter which direction I go, I always find myself wanting to come back with Aquarius. I always find myself wanting to be with a person like Aquarius. I always feel like Aquarius is the one. Or I feel like Aquarius might be my divine counterpart or my twin flame or whatever. Because this is the 11 card. Four of Wands. Or I only want to go into business with Aquarius. Whatever it is, this person realizes in their situation that you are the only fit for them in their scenario. And they're having a Tower moment over that. That Tower is Mars energy. It's Aries, Scorpio energy. It's Mars. It's blunt. It's quick. They can't return. So it's like they swallowed the pill of truth and they know how they feel about you, but they can't take away. They can't take away the thoughts and the feelings, and it's a literal Tower moment because it looks like you have moved on. And I can see why, Aquarius. You probably waited a long time. You didn't hear anything. You got ghosted. I can see why you had to move on. But now they realize you're what they want. You're their ideal match person. You are their biggest regret. Two of Swords reversed. They're fixed on you. They're fixed on this idea and this concept with you. What's the hope and the fear? What's the hope and the fear here? Wow, Ten of Cups. They really want to heal. This landed on Four Swords. This person that's ghosted or you haven't seen in a while, they have been going through changes. They have leveled up in their energy. They are, if they come back, I don't know how they would message you. It seems like some time has gone between you. It seems like they've definitely grown. They've went from someone who wants to be in a dating, romantic type of energy to really legitimately wanting to settle down, create a home with you, maybe find a little place in the country and just move out there without the hustle and the bustle, without being judged by others. Just sort of, you know, they could. Like, I feel they're just fine with just you and they don't need a bunch of other distractions around them. And literally moving here with this Ten of Wands. This is a person that they can be leaving another connection. Any connection. Even if, like I said, if they had something going on. If they had some sort of business or some sort of something they were building anywhere, whether it's in the city or anything, they are literally moving away from another person's energy and toward your energy. They're close with you. They're very close with you. If you're not dealing with you know, like a lover, romantic, this person is still close with you. Like, even if, you know, because I do know there are people out here who watch for their kids, and maybe this kid is you, or you are the parent or something like that. Whatever it is, it's a very strong connection that they resisted you, and it's been some time gone by now. But they can't get out of the fact that no matter what, all the paths lead to you, and they could be self-medicating or were. But they're making their way back here. Okay, the Ten of Cups. This is their whole vision. Like, they are fixed on coming back home, and home is you. Give me a card for that Ten of Cups. Ace of Swords. They had their moment of truth, and they know. They are very clear about you. They are very clear, very, very clear about you. You are their happiness. But if you're looking for that divine connection, this is a divine connection. If you're looking for that person that they ghosted you, whoever this person is, they're going to message and come back. They could have went through a very tough spiritual lesson as well with that Hierophant. They could have learned that lesson. And the outcome here is they've awakened. And it's weird. You know, it's like you've cut them off, they've cut you off, but it looks like you're not expecting it as well. For a lot of you, this is a person who has some very strong, deep emotions, Scorpio energy, but it's not going to be, you know, for a few of you, this could be your kid or your long-lost connection, all right? But for most of you, this is romantic, okay? Somebody regrets. You are their biggest regret, and somebody definitely wants to message, and that Eight of Wands is messages, and that King of Cups, it's Scorpio energy, but it's an energy also being in love. It's energy of this Ace of Cups. And they've been holding back. And that Queen of Swords is in the reverse. And they might be holding back too because they feel like maybe you're mad at them because they know what they did. They definitely dropped the connection. And so, yeah, Ten of Swords. They know how they ended things or dropped things with you was basically like being stabbed in the back. It wasn't right. They also know that they were in a King of Wands energy, you know, wanting to basically just, this was a person who, if this was a romantic connection or this had the potential to be, this is a person who would have been in a relationship and still cheated. This is a person who's always probably cheated in their relationships as well. That is Leo energy. It's fire energy. But judgment, there's an awakening that they've had. And the awakening is they know that their happiness is with you. They know this. They know that they have a strong connection with you. They're in their emotions about you. And they realize they were living a toxic lifestyle. They also realized that toxic lifestyle is why they held back. They held back. Give me some cards to clarify this outcome. Give me some cards to clarify this outcome. Yeah, they're stuck in their head now. The Emperor, Ten of Swords. So this person betrayed you. This person dropped off, and the way they dropped off or whatever they did, it really literally, it was very painful for you. I got the Ten of Swords twice. What they did to you wasn't fair at all. Okay? Not at all. And this is the Magician, and that is Virgo, Gemini energy. It's also communication. But it also lets me know you might hear from them during the Mercury retrograde. You might. But Eight of Swords, they knew. Okay? This is the thing. High Priestess in reverse. Eight of Swords upright. This is a person literally going to come out and have this message like it says. This is a sacred person to you. It's a sacred union. This is not, it might have felt karmic, but it's not supposed to be karmic. In other words, there was something this person probably had to experience or go through before they could really truly know who you are or appreciate you. This is a person who definitely did not follow their intuition, and they know it, and they can't get out of their head about it, because this is the thing. Their intuition told them you were the one. I'm hearing spirits telling me that they knew you were the one before you knew they were the one, or before something like that, if it was romantic anyway. They didn't follow their intuition. And if for that small percentage who has lost a child to another connection, like a third party, in-laws, karmic girlfriends or boyfriends, drugs or whatever, like this person knew they were going against their intuition when they followed another group, another crowd, or another person's advice. They knew it was wrong back then. But this is definitely a person who's grown and changed. This is now a person who is adulting, okay? Even if they were an adult before, now they're really adulting. And let's see what the advice is. What's the advice here for Aquarius when it comes to this connection? What's the advice for Aquarius, or the purpose or the reason? Please shed some light for Aquarius. But for a lot of you, this is your divine counterpart, yang energy, because my throat chakra is just blocking up. Dry desert. Dry desert. And then on the bottom, we have field of dreams. So I feel like if it's been like a dry desert on the bottom, I feel like there's going to be a lot of change. I do see a reunion. This is like a Three of Cups. And this is like home on the bottom, like no place like home. And there's like a tower. Someone has had plenty of time to think here, and it's this yang divine masculine energy. We have card 31, which equals 4, and that is the 1111 card. 4 of Wands, happiness, stability. You two, if you two can get over whatever happened, nothing will shake your foundation from that point. Number 31 in the upright, it says, is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideals dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They've adapted and they thrive in spite of their outer environment. In the desert, water is essential for life. Can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now and find your truth there. Go deep within yourself. This is the advice. This is the advice. Go deep within yourself. You'll find the answers, and it'll give you guidance on this journey, because you're going to get a message, is what this reading is saying. Aquarius, you're going to get a message from a sacred counterpart who you are their biggest regret. They weren't ready to be grown or be an adult or to settle down when that opportunity was there. I don't know where this leaves you, but I would definitely say go within, because then you're going to know. You're going to know where to go. You're going to know which way to head when you go within yourself. That's your reading, and I love you guys. See you next reading. Namaste, my friends.